Hello, good afternoon, guys. Welcome to MK Communities Brokerage. My name is Mohammed. In this video, I'm going to explain to you about the passport guides for the United States Department of State, the foreign contact numbers, and what is it used for. Now, obviously, you need a passport to travel outside of the United States. We're not talking about Canada. Well, it could be Canada as well, like anywhere international. Like if you're planning to go to Dubai, if you're planning to go to London, anywhere else, you need your passport. I'm just going to give you a little bit about insight. I'm not going to show you exactly how to apply. That's where, if you go check out my channel, I show you step by step how to apply for your passport if you're applying for the first time or if you're renewing it. So if you're in the United States, you want to apply for a passport, check out my channel. I show you exactly. This is just a basic guide of just in case once you get your passport, what important contact numbers you need to call or what you need to do after once you receive the passport if you're planning to travel. I'm just going to go over a little bit on that. First thing first, there's how to contact us on the left hand side of the screen. I know the numbers are a little bit blurry from the first one, but everything else you'll be able to see. If you do have a general passport question, you could give them a call at 1-877-487-2778, and reporting a lost and stolen passport and everything's right over there. So you could always give them if anything, let's say if a passport gets lost and stolen, you could call them. If there's an emergency travel assistance, you could call them. If there's a child abduction, which is very serious, you could call them. If you're inter-country adoption, you plan to adopt a child, you could call them as well. So these numbers are very good to have. Make sure you save them on your phone just in case, because sometimes if you go in another country, you won't be able to pop up the video. You won't be able to turn the video on because of the signal problem, whatever the case is. So it's best off to have it on your phone just in case you give them a call. These are some information that I wanted to do. Always make sure you safeguard your passport. It's a horrible feeling if you lose your passport, especially when you're on international travel. Keep in mind, keep your passport close to you, just like how you would keep a Social Security card. Keep them in a safe location. If it does get lost or stolen, you can always contact the toll-free number 1-877-487-2778, and you just have to sign and complete the form DS-64 form, and basically you have to go to the embassy, whatever you are, or you could just report it online as well. But they'll help you out. Make sure whenever you go overseas, always carry photocopies of your passport with you. That's very important. You need to show proof that, I lost my passport, this is my passport, or my identical photocopies of my passport. At least you have something to show them. Make sure you're enrolled in the Smart Traveler Enrollment Program. This is a new program that they have. Well, they have it a while, but a lot of people don't know about it. Basically, they assist you when there's an emergency. The embassy and consulate around the world, wherever you are, they could contact you directly during an emergency. Basically they can help you out, get to a safe place, or help you come back to the United States. Always know before you go. That's very important. If you're going to a country, always check online with the travel alert and travel warnings, because a lot of countries are rated from 1 to 4. I think 4 being the very dangerous, 1 being safe at least. So keep that in mind. You need to check everything out. Make sure you check out their rules and regulation. Make sure you check out what's expected from you, what to wear. Like if you go to a conservative country like Saudi Arabia, women are supposed to cover from head to toe. It's becoming a little bit relaxed right now, but still you need to learn how to adapt if you go to another country, because you don't want to disrespect their culture, disrespect their traditions, and sometimes these people might take an offense. So keep that in mind. International parent-child abduction. A lot of times there have been cases. I haven't really heard about it. Actually, I have actually heard 1 or 2 cases, to be honest with you, that there's been child abducting case. The father might take the child back to another country, without letting the mother know. So keep that in mind. That is serious. If you do know somebody's having situation, you could contact the embassy and let them know this child is being abducted out of their own free will. This is another one, how to use a custom border protection land border crossing. So if you guys are planning to apply for a passport, you guys could also apply for a passport card. So keep that in mind. That's very, very sensitive. A small card, they give you a holder, you can put it in a holder. So basically that card is for using, like if you're trying to go to, let's say, Canada. That's what the card is used for, rather than carrying your passport, which is a bulk, which I recommend carrying it at all times, no matter where you go. But if you're gonna show your passport card, there's like a reader. It reads through it, and it's like exactly like your passport. It has your passport number and everything. So you're gonna use that for this purposes. So keep that in mind. Just remove the sleeve, what's in the protector, scan it, and that's it. Once you're inside, they won't bother you at that point. Where are my documents? Obviously, once your passport's been approved and everything, you're gonna receive, every time you apply for a passport, just give you a small, basically a small, what's the word I'm looking for, information on this. When you go apply for a passport for the first time, you need your child's birth certificate or any type of paperwork that shows that you're the child's legal guardian. They're gonna ask you for 140, depending on where you are in the United States, but I think it's like all over. There's about $140 worth of application fee. You could pay by check or debit card, depending on how you're going to. If you're going to in person, it's usually if you're going, you could pay by debit card, but if you're gonna apply by mail, it's usually a check. So keep that in mind. You could do it both ways. But if you go there, you could apply for your passport book, which is a passport book, which is like this, something like this, and a passport card as well. This is the book, and the passport card is like a small card that is like a driving license type of card. You can apply for both. I highly recommend applying for both because if let's say if you do travel with your child a lot, if you're going to Customs Border Protection or going to Canada or anywhere close to United States territory, that might help you as well rather than carrying the whole thing. So keep that in mind. And once you pay for the application fee, check out my channel again. I show you how to fill out the application. Once you fill that out, you send it to them, and it takes about 4 to 6 weeks. You'll get your passport first, and then you get the other items you submitted, like a birth certificate or anything else. You get it afterwards as well. With that being said, hopefully I covered everything. I explained to you how to do this. If you guys have any other questions, comment, concern, please comment, like, subscribe. I'll try my best to clarify any confusion you guys have. I'm really good at this. I've applied multiple people's passport, and I know what to do at this point. Like, and I can always help you out with whatever way I can. Hopefully I will have the answer for it. Again, thank you again, guys, for watching this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it.